What is blue? Could I be one with the channel? It's your boy Bobbalam. In today's video, we're talking about how Yeat and Autumn are trading blows as predicted. The prophecy has foretold young Bartholomew. That's actually the name that I use in like all of my video games. I don't know why. It just sounds like fancy. Anyway, as we all know, Autumn, aka Twin Uzi's, just dropped his album Antagonist. Some of the songs were actually pretty fire, including that Etiquette song I think was the drop of the night last night. I know the Future dropped, I know Yeat dropped, but Etiquette, I'm telling you, in his bitch, that flow was crazy. Come on. He ain't have no manners. But given that Yeat and Autumn have been beefing for I don't even know how long at this point, like 6 months, maybe a year long, ever since Yeat done blown up. Now he's on Icebox getting a Rolex for his pet lean cup. But regardless, the whole beef pretty much instigated from Yeat passing up Autumn, Summers, all of these people, all of these rappers, shall I say, allegedly stealing flows and then not paying homage or bringing them with him because they for a long time have stayed in the underground, whereas Yeat now getting like what 170 something million streams on an album in a couple weeks. But the reason that I think Autumn has continued to respond to Yeat, other than the fact that he knows he's gonna get more eyeballs by mentioning his name since he's so big now as like a mainstream rapper. I'm saying that because he was literally playing during the NFL draft. That's why these rappers diss people. It makes people listen to their songs, even if it's hate watching. It's like watching Fox News or CNN, depending on if you're Republican or Democrat. As we already spoke about, Yeat actually dissed Autumn on his Geek Pack Deluxe tape for Two Alive on No Comment, specifically the song, and he said, how you faking that you got a song with all these rappers, talking about the Uzi feature that Autumn was trying to get for his Antagonist album, because Autumn was in fact caught capping about that because he tagged Uzi on it. Maybe he wasn't capping, but he sure made it look like he was about to get Uzi, especially with the ad-lib sounding so similar. But utilizing a smart marketing campaign on his intro song, he didn't waste no time. He was like, we got to do it in the first post-chorus of the intro, where not only did Autumn actually respond to Yeat, he responded to Can because Can replied to a fan saying that he was way better than Autumn and that he fell off, and then Can just said, I know. And so not only have Yeat and Autumn had like a little tension, but so has Can, like a little hate triangle, not a love triangle, a hate triangle. Them slumber parties get physical, you know what I mean? But as I was saying, in response to Can, Autumn said, who the fuck told you I fell off? But more importantly, in the same intro, 2 bars afterwards, so he's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He said, these fuck be sellouts, clearly talking about Yeat selling his soul, signing his deal, getting the Drake cosign, just going mainstream in general, taking the label deal and however much millions of dollars that Yeat allegedly got for his deal, signing to Zach Bia, all sorts of things. But that's just the music business. If you want to get rich, sometimes you got to involve other people. But further into the song, but don't worry, it's still the first verse because you know he got to do it quickly or else he's going to lose these kids' attention spans. Autumn says, they forgot I'm the face of this shit. Why the fuck you think I need you? They forgot I'm the one that put them on. Why the fuck they think I need them? Wherein he's essentially saying that without Autumn, because Autumn did in fact give Yeat a cosign, although I kind of credit Can to be the one to put on Yeat mostly. At least that's the way I was introduced to him. And Can was still cool with like Autumn and Summers and them. But Autumn is just in his bag saying that he's the face of the underground basically. He is one of the top people. I don't know about like the face right now. I'd say Yeat, Sofago, maybe Ken Carson. Those are like the top 3. But Yeat and Sofago are like purgatory mainstream. So Ken Carson I would say is top of underground unless you want to consider him mainstream too. So maybe Autumn is the top of the underground along with like Can, Jace maybe. But I think more of the reason why he's saying that is because of the flows that all Yeat and Autumn fans argue over, claiming who originated what. But I don't hear it. Like I don't know why people think that it's so similar with the with like the throat goat flow that we always talk about. But hey, if Autumn wants to be the throat goat, like we just gonna let him. But in the end, after everyone's kind of gone into their own lanes, I feel like each of the rappers that we've spoken about today own their own little lanes. Like Yeat kind of got his own, I don't know, rage, bell, dark synth lane. Can got his type of beats. Autumn now has his own type of beats where like it's kind of funky, experimental, punk, rap type shit, along with Plug and B, which I would say he is the face of, but Yeat's not rapping on Plug and B songs. So that argument doesn't make sense there. So again, it's most likely the throat goat flow that he's talking about. But regardless, you know Yeat had to respond. Actually, I don't know if it was smart for him to respond because Yeat's so far up there that he's only giving Autumn more clout by posting this, because people are going to speculate in that it definitely was about Autumn, saying, guess everybody want to copy everything you do when you the most trendy. So maybe talking about, I don't know, the type of beats or flows, or I don't know what Autumn is copying right now. Y'all let me know in the comments. Perhaps how Autumn already announced his new deluxe on the way, kind of like how Yeat was dropping the Geek Pack, but then again, deluxes aren't a new thing. Like Uzi, Thug, Future, literally every rapper, let's be real, drops deluxes. And it's getting even more and more popular to drop it before even the week ends to boost them sales up. You know how it is. But what better way for Yeat to respond than to show his sales numbers in that Since 2 Alive Geek Pack, the deluxe, not even like the regular 2 Alive, because Geek Pack dropped like what, a couple weeks after the original tape, and it's got already 163 million streams thus far just on Spotify, which is ridiculous. 21,000 people listening right now. But anyway, he said, go keep running up the album. I got a surprise for y'all. And that I think he's talking about the Uzi collab tape. Maybe he's rubbing it into Autumn's face, saying like, yo, you were capping about having the Uzi feature on your album. Well, look at me. I got a whole tape with bro. You calling yourself Twin Uzis? Nah, I got Uzi with me right now. So you just, I don't know, a P90? What's a worse gun than a mini Uzi? But I swear to God, Yeat like does not take breaks when dropping music. He's basically like the new Uzi, at least when it comes to frequency of dropping music. Like 2016 Uzi, where he dropped 3 mixtapes. Like I would not be surprised if Yeat does the same shit. Then he won't have to drop music for the rest of his career, because them streams are just gonna carry over. The residuals, that's why we call them royalties, baby, because we royalty. But with all that being said, y'all let me know in the comments what you think about this Autumn and Yeat beef. I think it's getting petty. Like, I don't think either of their sounds sound that similar. Like, of course, to the naked or casual listener, they're all gonna sound the same because they're relatively new rappers in the somewhat same lane, but it's different. They've matured as artists. They got their own lanes. It's been your boy, Bobbalam, signing off in his bitch. Of course, make sure to like and subscribe to join the Bob Gang if you with it. And don't forget to check out my new EP. I swear to you, it's fire. Peace out, Cloud people. You know what I'm saying?